Well, we've got to do something, Polo said from the rat cage. Wallace is coming over later, and I don't know if one wild rat would be able to win a fight with that thing. Plus, he's technically a guest, Marco said from the food dish. It's rude to let your guests get eaten. Wallace was their rat friend from the vents, and occasional roommate. He was currently living in apartment 7C with Mrs. Powerwalker. She didn't realize that, though. He spent a lot of time visiting Mrs. Food's apartment. She didn't realize that either. Wallace is pretty strong, though, Marco said thoughtfully. He might win. He's almost as strong as me. Yeah, but the intruder is a lot bigger than Wallace, Polo said. Well, maybe, but we can't keep hiding forever, Marco said, throwing up his arms. We're virtual prisoners. Can't keep hiding from what? The white cat stalked out from behind the sofa and sat down in the living room. She was another resident of the Strathmore building that stopped by Mrs. Food's apartment periodically, almost always without an invitation. Mrs. Food didn't know about that either. Cat, take cover! Butterbean yelped from her spot on the couch cushions. There's a thing in the apartment! The white cat raised an eyebrow. Really? A thing? She sniffed. Ooh, I'm so scared. She didn't look scared. Laugh if you want, but it'll be back any second, Walt said. It's like it's patrolling, Oscar agreed. We're going to confront it when it gets back from the kitchen. The kitchen, huh? I'll just take a quick peek, the white cat said, standing up and fluffing her fur. No! Butterbean yelped. You can't just... But the white cat was gone before she even finished the sentence. Well, so much for the white cat, Walt said gloomily. She's doomed. It's too bad. She was a nice cat, Polo said, sighing. Marco shot her a skeptical look. Okay, she was a cat that didn't eat us. Better? Polo said. Better, Marco said. Accuracy was important to him. Polo put her hands over her ears. Let me know when the screaming stops. The animals all braced themselves, but there was no screaming. Do you think it got her? Marco said after a minute. Mrs. Food isn't going to like finding a body in her kitchen. Shh, Oscar said. I think it's coming back. The animals all turned toward the kitchen, just in time to see the intruder glide into the room, with the white cat on its back. But how? Butterbean said, losing her footing and slipping in between two of the cushions. You guys are ridiculous, the white cat said, extending one paw and licking it casually. You know that, right? Butterbean's eyes widened.